Just one game played since the last episode, a comprehensive 4-0 home win against Lecce in Serie A. Have we turned the corner? Find out on today's episode. Hello and welcome to Club 6, episode 22 of The Pilgrimage. My name is Jamie, and coming up on today's episode I've got two games for you. We're away at Lyon in the Champions League and then at home to Lazio in Serie A. And as I said in the introduction, since you were last with me, we've played just the one match, a 4-0 home win against Lecce. So let's get straight into the Lyon game and see if we can start our Champions League campaign with a win. And the team for this one is Catchar in goal, a back four of Carlos, Omabamidele, Jones and Skriniar, Abdesalam at the base of midfield, Shotard and Barella ahead of him, Raspadori on the left, Colombo on the right, Leandro up front. Let's submit the team, go and give a team talk. Okay, the assistant manager is recommending I want to be impressed today, go and put on a show. Yeah, why not? Let's do that without a gesture for once. And let's go into the tunnel, find out what they want to know. How we look to build on an impressive performance last time out against Lecce. It's all about momentum. How much easier is life as a manager when you have Francisco Abdesalam in your squad? He gives us a better chance of winning. Absolutely. Stephen Jones, yeah, I'd certainly trust him. Okay, let's kick the match off and see if we can grab a win in France. As always, we're going to spend the opening 10 minutes just watching and looking for signs of how the match is going. And it looks like Lyon are having the better of it. So I'm going to demand more. In fact, I'm going to wait for this highlight to play out. Omabamidele was very close with the header, but just off target. So let's demand more and see if we can force a way through. I would, in all honesty, take a draw in this one. Away from home in the opening game, a draw's never a bad result. If we can get 3 draws away from home, then in fact, if we can get a win and 2 draws away from home, that would be amazing. Shotard loses out, but we've won it back. Eugenio Carlos to Omabamidele. Abdesalam gives it back to Omabamidele. Carlos over the top. And Colombo plays it in, but it's cleared. And it finds its way to Eugenio Carlos. Abdesalam to Barella. Into Colombo. He finds Raspadori, who cuts it back, and Leandro is there to finish the chance off, and it is Lyon 0, Inter Milan 1. I don't think we need a replay on this one. It was pretty obvious how the goal was scored, and that is going to be enough to take us to second place in the group. And it's Paqueta, tackled by Barella. Barella over halfway finds Leandro. He's in on goal. Hits the keeper with the shot. Picks up the rebound himself. It's played back to Shotard. And Paqueta clears. The highlight comes to an end. It is very nearly half time. We're 1-0 up in Lyon, which is better than we dared hope for. There is no added time, in fact. And let's go into the dressing room, give the lads some words of encouragement. Yeah, we're doing well. We can definitely find another gear. And let's have a look at whether we need to take anybody off. I think the answer to that is yes. We need to take off Colombo and bring on Falcone, I think. In fact, we'll bring on Yanis Antiste. He's as capable on either wing or up front. And Leandro, actually, I'm going to swap with Raspadori and get into the second half. see if we can further extend the lead, or at least hold on to what we've got as a bare minimum. Looking for signs of fatigue or drop off in performance to decide who needs to come off. Raspadori is certainly displaying fatigue, so I think it's time we get him off, and we'll bring on Eduardo Falcone. And then the final one is going to be Shotard. He's knackered and on a yellow card, so we'll bring on Rodri to replace him. It's Antiste, plays it in for Leandro. It's off the crossbar. Matvienko clears it, and the highlight comes to an end. We're inside the last 20 minutes, and it's Justin back to Diawara, Vlasic to Paqueta, Diawara to Cacaret. Barella wins it back and comes over halfway, finds Falcone. He's one-on-one with the keeper, can't find a way past him, but we do get the corner, and it's an outswinger from Barella into the middle. The flick on finds only the Lyon goalkeeper. 15 minutes left. It's on the right, Carlos played it into the middle, but it's cleared. Vlasic to Mbaye in the end. Hadji, and Hadji loses it. Leandro to Rodrigo, and Antiste plays it to the right, and Skriniar's cross is cleared. Jones collects it. Skriniar tries to turn his man, does, and has found Falcone, who gets his first goal of the season and first goal for Inter. It's Lyon 0, Inter Milan 2, and I don't think we need a replay on this one, we won't bother. And we're into the last 10 minutes, no subs left, so we'll just let this play out, and I think we'll go down to balanced mentality and just try and coast through the next 3 added minutes before full time is confirmed. So that is just about that, and there it is, Lyon 0, Inter Milan 2, and I'll see you in a moment for the second match of the episode. Okay, time now for the second match of today's episode as we face Lazio at home in Serie A, and the team for this one is Kachar in goal, a back four of Carlos, Omabamidili, Jones and Skriniar, Abdeslam at the base of midfield, Shotard and Barella ahead of him, and in fact I'm just going to make a slight change. We're going to put Leandro on the left hand side, Colombo on the right, and Raspadori up top. So let's submit the team and go and give a team talk. Okay, the assistant is recommending pick up where you left off last time out. Well, we were highly impressive, so why not? And they're all motivated by that, with the exception of Vapinski, who is unsure. They're all either motivated or composed, which is great. Both of those are good responses. So let's go into the tunnel, complete a tunnel interview. If we play like we can, we'll be fine. Well, Igor Kachar will be able to play the full 90 minutes. He's fit. Yeah, he'll be fine. Joris Shotard, he's been great to watch, and long may it continue. And let's get straight into the match. And as always, we'll watch the opening 10 minutes before we make any snap decisions as to anything that needs to be tweaked. We've had the first shot, not on target and not highlight worthy, and we're 8 minutes in, and it's still just that one shot so far. Although we've now had a second shot, it was on target, not highlight worthy. Lazio have joined the party and had one themselves, but again still no highlights. So let's hit them with a demand more. 20 minutes in. So we're demanding more, and if we can get a win, we would go up to probably third in the league, and we'd be only 2 points off the top of the table, which would be a nice position to be in. So can we get the decisive goal? Who is looking at coming off at half time? It's looking like Barella is the obvious candidate for a half-time substitution. We do finally have a highlight, but it's a Lazio one, and it's Chucky to Dos Santos to Bentancur again is tackled but regains the ball, and Barella's won it off him into the area. Barella with the shot, it is deflected off the keeper, behind for a corner, and it'll be an outswinger from Barella into the middle, and the header at the near post from Andrew Omabamidele makes it Inter Milan 1, Lazio 0. I think we'll watch this one, why not? So outswinging corner, barely needed to get off the ground on Omabamidele to win that, practically unmarked, and means we will more than likely go in at half time with a lead. Leandro, it's played back to Abdesalam, further back to Jones, into Barella, Abdesalam to Shotard, Raspadori into Colombo. Colombo's shot is saved, and it'll be another corner. Outswinger again, and it's Barella again. Omabamidele almost manages to repeat the trick, but it's kept out on the goal line by the goalkeeper, and that surely will be that for the first half. We've totally dominated it in the end, and it's finished at half time. Inter Milan 1, Lazio 0. So let's go into the dressing room, give the lads some words of encouragement. Going well, you're capable of even better, and let's just confirm the half-time sub. I think, given his state of fitness and that he's on a yellow card, Leandro for Yanis Antiste, and I'm also going to take off Omabamidele as well for Zabarnyi. Give him some more minutes. So we've just got one more sub left. We'll wait as long as we possibly can to make that decision. So let's demand more. And what's just happened? I don't know. Didn't see what that highlight was all about. It's a throw-in. Eugenio Carlos to Shotard to Antiste. It's given away. And Zurita plays it in to Van der Beek, but we've won it back. Barella to Abdesalam, finds its way to Carlos. Shotard to Abdesalam, into Barella. Shotard, Raspadori to Antiste. Raspadori plays it left to Carlos. His cross, Raspadori's header off the crossbar, and it's cleared, but only as far as Skriniar, and the highlight ends. We're certainly putting them under some pressure at the start of the second half, and hopefully we can further extend the lead. It is looking like Shotard will be the final sub, although Barella is making an equally compelling case. I think we'll go with Shotard because he's on a lower rating. That's basically the only difference. Carlos gives it away. Bentancur to Dos Santos. Dos Santos over the top. Skriniar wins it back to Barney, to Jones, to Barella. Abdesalam over the top. Raspadori one-on-one with the keeper. He's round the keeper and scores. And it's 2-0 on 72 minutes. Giacomo Raspadori getting the second goal. And we'll watch this one. It's a great goal. Abdesalam over the top. Raspadori gets it under control. Takes it round the keeper. Left-footed finish into the empty net. 2-0. And final substitution is going to be Shotard, and it's going to be Rodri to come on, and it's Dos Santos for Lazio, plays it forward, but Carlos picks it up. Dos Santos wins it back. Hassan into Zarita, back to Miranda, to Hassan, into Zunita, Grodzic, Skriniar wins it back, Jones, back to Kachar, to Zabani, to Shotard, Abdesalam gives it back to Shotard, Antiste over the top, and Raspadori is in again, and he's got his second of the match, and that is Inter Milan 3, Lazio 0. Not going to bother with the replay for this one because we've won the match. Yes, we'll continue with the substitution. There's just over 15 minutes left with 3-0 up. And that is basically a job done. So we just need to make sure we keep 11 men on the pitch now for the rest of the match. So I'm going to drop back to balanced just to try and take some of the intensity away so that we can hold on for these remaining 3 or so minutes. Into those 3 added minutes now. And we do see it out with 11 men on the pitch. It finishes Inter Milan 3, Lazio 0. Join me in a moment when I'll show you the league table and tell you what's coming up on the next episode. Okay, time now to take a look at the league table, and as you can see we're in 3rd place with 8 points from our opening 4 matches, 2 adrift of leaders Juventus, as nobody currently has a perfect record, so all perfect records have gone. And let's have a look now at what's coming up on the next episode. And as I intimated previously, you will know what's coming up on the next one because I'm going to show you the Champions League games. So I'm going to show you the home game against Zenit and the away game in Serie A against Juventus. So if you've enjoyed that, please leave a nice thumbs up on there for me. Subscribe to the channel for Monday to Friday Football Manager videos. Thank you very much indeed for watching, and goodbye.